when you are misaligned and unintentionally trying to outsource your self-love with anything and everyone outside of yourself, it gets real messy real quick. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa Petrick and I want to get a little intimate and vulnerable with you today and explain why I'm here, who I am, what led me here, and why I feel so called to coach and share my journey and spiritual growth with you. I'm not one to talk about myself, but to just highlight some of the pain points that I have navigated through. It was divorced parents who were so bitter and angry at each other that they used me as a pawn and or didn't really show love or admiration towards me as a young child and having to grow up really early. Continuous sexual traumas and physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional manipulation and abuse, narcissistic partners, insanely loud money noise, an unhealthy relationship with money, an unhealthy relationship to food, alcohol, an unhealthy relationship with my body, if it is an eating disorder or hookup culture and giving my body away too easily to those that didn't value or appreciate or honor her. Having a father who manipulated me and brainwashed me and wanted to keep me small. Having a mother who never really mothered me and utilized me to help her balance her own emotions and raise her younger children. She used me as like a nanny instead of actually caring for her children herself. Countless toxic relationships and going on first dates and meeting the wrong people that vibrationally were not in alignment with me and were vampire energy sucking everything good and positive out of me while I'm people pleasing and tap dancing to try to get them to like me. Yes, I used to try to beg people to like me. Yeah, yeah, that happens. If you've ever felt a nudging for something bigger or more grandiose than where you currently are, then I suggest you keep watching. There are no accidents in life, and I believe our paths were meant to cross today. My journey has been overall quite painful and challenging. And I always used to wonder, why me? Why are all of these things happening towards me? Why am I magnetizing awful experiences and encounters? But now, after going through all of my healing journey and reflecting back, I realize that all of those misfortunes were actually teachers to help me alchemize my pain and step into the truly magnetic and powerful person. And I believe that you're feeling called for the same shift. I always felt that I had to check the check boxes of life and be in the traditional mindset of everyone else and keep up with the Joneses. But there was this internal aching for something completely different than anything else I was seeing. And the relationships that I was calling in and trying to maintain never felt comfortable. And I always felt out of the box, out like the black sheep, just not included or understood or really looked at as though I was normal, traditional. I always felt like I was confusing to people. And that's because I am. I'm not like others. And likely you aren't either. So welcome to this safe place. I'm so glad you're here. Society often teaches us to dim our light, to be practical, to ignore the voices in your head. How many times have we heard that, right? Those voices could actually be your intuition, your magnetism craving, begging to come out. I used to run from those thoughts and stuff them under the covers and bury them in the back of the closet because it was feeling so uncomfortable to be different. But I want you to step into your different, because the more woo-woo and weird I become to those in my past, coworkers, family members, people that don't really know my soul, the more magnetism and light I shine. Trust me, I'm guilty of trying to stay in alignment with life's checklists until one day everything shattered. Life had other plans for me. And after losing my mom and then 2 years to the day watching my brother drown on the same exact day, life brought me to the rock bottom. And through that heartbreak, healing, and coming to terms with self and all the ish that I had been stuffing in the closet, hiding under the bed, I started to peel back the layers of who Lisa was, who Lisa wanted to be, and I stepped into my power. And I would love that for you, my friend. I stopped looking outside of myself for power and realized that I'm powerful, that I don't need approval from others, that what's being called within me, the yearnings and the visions that I'm having of where my life can go, were realistic. Through connecting with people through astrology and human design, it's been highlighted to me that my spiritual journey isn't just about healing me. It's about alchemizing my ish. It's about learning from all my experiences and now having the connectability to be able to meet with my clients and know where they're coming from. For me to be able to share, to guide, to motivate, to inspire you, my fellow human, to break free from the cycles that I had to unlearn. I believe as a human, we are here to alchemize ancestral lineage. And when you're born and you're in a family construct, you take on all of the trauma and pain points of your parents, of your siblings. They unintentionally, genetically encoded emotionally and spiritually their ish onto you. So anything unresolved now becomes yours to bear. All while they're pressuring you to be a better version than they were. Sounds exhausting, right? So you're here to break generational patterns. You're here to step into your number one relationship, which should be with yourself. You're here to live a life that's fully aligned, not forced. And the thing is I see you. I see myself in where you are in your journey, pining for something to make sense, to fit, questioning, why is it this way? Why am I this way? Why did things go this way? Searching for answers. And I want you to know they all rely within you. You're not alone. And you being here in this safe space, you're already on your path. See? I'm so glad we found each other. Past versions of me were people pleasers with narcissistic parents, self-doubting, low self-love, toxic relationships with both friends and partners, accepting the bare minimum and being so excited and proud that someone actually wanted to see me. Yeah, I know. Self-sabotaging, using alcohol, sexuality, binge shopping, binge eating, doing very toxic traits to punish myself and or limit myself from actually the growth and healing that I was craving, the safety that I was looking for, looking around at everyone else outside of me to feel safe because I didn't feel safe with myself, because I felt so out of body with self, so disconnected from self that it was impossible for anyone else to positively come in my way and feel safe. Healing isn't just a one-level video game. Healing is a continuous growth climb. And yes, every level of the game gets more challenging and more complex, but the euphoria you feel after beating level 10 with the dragon and the princess and the fireballs of whatever video game you're playing, the euphoria after, to look back and reflect on, you did it, you climbed the mountain, and the transformational shifts that happen with you and your body and how you show up, how you compute life. Like, I can't express in words, but you can't buy it at the grocery store. It's something that the best time you've ever had out with friends times 1,000. The best vacation you've ever been on times 1,000. The best connection you've ever felt on a date times 1,000. That's how you will feel when you have full alignment with yourself and you are showing up how internally you know you are meant to be. I am so called to do this because 10 to 15 years ago, when I started feeling the calling in my late 20s for alignment and that what I was doing and how I was living wasn't working, I couldn't find anyone. I couldn't find a community of people. And it would be so frustrating. I would come to YouTube. I would come to this space and type in keywords and try to find videos that could relate to where I was, what I was feeling, this stuck, dis-ease, disordered. And it was always so isolating and lonely, which is why I wanted to create this channel, which is why I wanted to make these videos. I don't want you to feel alone. I don't want you to feel as uncomfortable as I did in my spiritual journey. I want you to have a place where you can ask questions. I want a place where you feel safe to hire someone that can help you move through and transition to that next higher level of self. Because my life's mission, my literal soul purpose, my Chiron is in Wounded Healer. It is my soul's best alignment to help heal and guide and inspire others to living their best life. By you feeling better and getting better and improving your life, You are helping me feel my soul's purpose. So glad we found one another. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa Petrick. I've been certified as a hypnotherapist for 12 years now, and I have intuitive capabilities that help me to scan and uncover things that you may not have been the limiting beliefs that are actually holding you back. And we work together usually within 6 to 8 weeks. A huge transformation happens. I will be releasing my new book soon, and really excited to help you, my new friend, reach your highest and best potential. Because to me, to live a healthy, whole, and healed life is what we're all searching for. Let's move you from self-doubt to self-mastery. Let's help you step into your power, the power that I know you have, that radiates within your body. I believe in you. You have purpose. If any of this resonated with you, please click the subscribe button below. Let's navigate this journey called life together. Your journey is just beginning, and I can't wait to be a part of it. Thanks so much, my friends. Take care for now.